many, so you're not alone.
I got you.
But all right, so go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is David Fairman with Franklin Park Elementary. I am the Community Partnership School Manager here at Franklin Park of Fort Myers, Florida.
What would you think are the possible obstacles that Franklin Park Elementary faces?
As with all schools, there are obstacles that the students face. Specifically here at Franklin Park, there's a socio-economical challenge, which is a big barrier here at the school. However, through our partnership with Franklin Park, we're able to bring in resources to help overcome those concerns and meet the needs of the students.
Our generation is facing a mental crisis on seemingly multiple fronts, from behavioral issues to educational challenges. To put in perspective, Generation Z is stated to be 27% more likely to report their mental health within a range from fair to poor, according to a study conducted by the American Psychology Association. Though the direct origin of these issues cannot be solely pinpointed, the fact that it is the highest percentage recorded in history shows a bigger issue, in that these numbers are clearly on the rise. Our group believed that the best place to try and understand why these numbers are going up was to try and work with the problem directly, that being talking to people of our generation. And we believe the best place to do that was to go to a place where people find themselves for a good chunk of their lives, school. That is where Franklin Park Elementary comes into play.
What could be difficult for these students to face outside of school that is uniquely or in comparison different from other schools?
A difficulty that students who attend Franklin Park may face compared to those that are at other local elementary schools or charter schools would be simply the daily needs of uniforms, hygiene items. Those are things that may seem simple enough, but there are oftentimes challenges and barriers for students here at the school. And through the community partnership system and volunteers through FGCU, we're able to help meet those needs for the students here at Franklin Park Elementary.
What challenges does Franklin Park Elementary face that FGCU students help improve?
There are so many challenges here at Franklin Park Elementary, but to speak specifically to the advantages or the way that FGCU makes an impact, the volunteers make a daily impact with simple life skill engagement. Sometimes the students don't have anyone in the classroom to engage with them outside of peers. The teacher is normally in a class with about 16 students, and so the support of an FGCU volunteer relieves some of the stresses for the teacher. It allows the students to engage with a new face, learn new communication styles, and through the course of the volunteer time, we actually see a difference where those students, their social skills have enhanced and they're very comfortable engaging in spaces and with people that may not look familiar, but they find the value in that because the person is genuinely available throughout the day. Some volunteers are here for just an hour and some are here 3 to 4 hours. For whatever the time frame is, it always makes a positive impact with the students of Franklin Park Elementary.
Our total project objective was really to enrich the student school environment, both directly and indirectly, with the hopes of resulting in a more positive and engaged community. One example that I thought was necessary was speaking with kids during class and asking them how their day is going and making sure they're in a positive mindset. I'm sure that we all know it's very easy to get distracted or your mind wanders somewhere, maybe at your home place or other things that are happening in class. And I feel like with one teacher only, it's very easy that nobody will bring you back so you can focus again. And I really feel like I'm able to do that. I'm able to walk around, make sure these kids are doing okay, make sure these kids are doing their work. And I feel like that in itself was a little big part, that just to get them on track and to know that somebody's holding them accountable is very important. A second example we talked about was staying after lunch to clean classrooms, the cafeteria, so they have a healthy environment to roam around. When the kids would go to lunch, a bunch of us volunteers would always clean the cafeteria, and I feel like that's very important. I think a clean environment for those kids to walk into, be able to enjoy their lunch, not worry about any bugs, any old wrappers or anything like that, it's really important, and I feel like that helps them mentally to know that if we're able to tidy up for them, they can tidy up their own classrooms itself. And even when me and the teachers don't do it, the kids should be accountable and also try to clean up their own classrooms. A third one is when a kid is put in timeout, showing them the benefits and consequences of talking back and remaining quiet, whether in the classroom or in everyday life, and showing those respect around you. I say this one specifically because I've seen a lot, especially in my classroom with the second graders. They talk back a lot and they can be very disrespectful for the teacher. And when they go to timeout, they just think the teacher hates them or something like that. And the teacher was really able to let me roam around and be free with these kids. So I would go up to them and ask them what really happened, if they wanted to talk about it. And I would just try to show them, like, if they weren't to do this, they'd be at recess right now. If they do this, you're losing your recess time, anything like, because, you know, that's all kids care about at that age, is being able to be with their friends. So I really feel like if that I was able to show them to show respect and to love one another, that it would really help them out.
The work that we set out to do includes assisting the school in the wrapping of food packages to ensure meals for kids who need them, working directly with kids to give them a better understanding of in-class topics, and interacting with kids on a one-to-one basis to build connections and to understand the obstacles that they face.